Welcome to Isabel Explains. In this video, I will show you how to graph a quadratic equation in standard form. The first thing I'm going to show you in this video is how to find the vertex. And in order to find the vertex, we first have to identify what is A, what is B, and what is C. You probably have heard that before, right? That the standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Well, here we have them. The a is 3, the b is 6, and the c is -1. Be very careful with them pesky negatives because they will ruin everything. In order to find the vertex, then what we're going to do is we're going to use the very short formula -b/2a. And you're probably wondering, what is h? You didn't mention that. Well, h is simply the x of the vertex. When we talk about the vertex, we always refer to it as the point hk in the graph, but in reality, the h is just an x and the k is just a y. Don't let that intimidate you, all right? It's just xy. They're all xy. All right, so now we solve for this. So remember that this is going to be -b, meaning the opposite of b. So h is going to be -6 over 2 times 3, which is -6/6, which is -1. So we know then that the x of the vertex is going to be -1. Now, how do we find the k? Well, the same way we find any other y point. We use the x value and we replace it on the equation. And then we have that the k is -4. Let's graph it. We go 1 to the left and 4 down from the origin. And that is going to be our vertex. Now, sometimes you could find the x-intercepts of the parabola and then just graph from there. But in this video, I am not going to be showing you that. I'm just going to use a super easy trick that I use to find points on each side of the vertex. Keep in mind that this vertex marks the axis of symmetry. So whatever we have on one side of the point, we're going to have it on the other side of the point. Let's see what I'm talking about. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little quick table on the side, and I'm going to put the x values that I want to look for. But what I'm going to do is I'm always going to try to choose the easiest possible values we can find, like 0 and 1. So we are going to find those values right now. How do we do that? Substitute the 0 on the equation, and we get 3 times 0 squared is 0, 6 times 0 is 0, minus 1, this is -1, which means we're going to have a point at 0, -1. And because, like I mentioned, this is an axis of symmetry, we're also going to have that exact same point on the other side. So we're going to have a point on -2, -1. And then we do the same thing for 1. We put it here. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 6 times 1, 6 times 1 is 6. So this would be 9, minus 1 is 8. And bam, our next point is 1, 8. And again, because this is an axis of symmetry, we know that equidistant to that line, we're also going to have a point right there on 8. So the y coordinate of -3 is 8. And there, that's how you graph a quadratic function in standard form. And if you want some more practice, I left you a worksheet on the description below. If you found some value on this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.